My friend, at this moment, like there's a lot of emotions, but the most important thing is that I'm very happy for you. A big congratulations for this big day that's coming. And I know that your upbringing will carry you through this journey that you are going to take with your husband. I wish you the best, and remember to always pray for guidance. Remember to pray with your husband, and yeah, I wish you all the best with lots and lots of love.
Inkosi ngibuse uSobantu anyway andiqheli lento kaSobantu. Don't get used to call him Sobantu. Boy. That's the name we used to call him with Esakuna. Is my cousin. I know him from very young. He was a very promising young boy who took after, I would say, his uncle and his mother. If you would hear his uncle speaking, you take the same voice and the same etiquette. That's what you get in Sobantu. If you've heard Sobantu speaking, you've heard his uncle speaking. And he studied and went over to the Technicon. At that time, he was just one of the boys that were growing, and we didn't know anything that would happen about him. But he grew to be a very noticeable figure. One, above everything that he's ever achieved, because he has achieved a lot in life. Above everything that he has ever achieved, Sobantu is a very respectful boy. You will pardon me, he's a man already now, but I keep calling him a boy because he's my younger brother. I get used to that, and I never outgrow that as a Xhosa man. He is a very respectful. He respects somebody that he knows. He respects somebody that he doesn't know. He respects anybody that appears. He's got an ear to listen. Above all, he's got love to offer. I'm sure if someone has got a box of where he puts friends, I'm sure that box is overflowing, because up to this age, I've never known someone who has become an absolute enemy to Sobantu. Like anybody else, he's had some flaws with some people, of course, but that doesn't come into the overwhelming life of his or into public, because I am his cousin and I don't know about those things. Furthermore, he's a good family man. I've never really heard complaints about him and awkward conduct, especially in matrimonial circumstances. If I would say this lady, Ellie, that is joining her life with Sobantu now, she's a very, very, very lucky woman. She's a very lucky woman. I'm sure a lot of women would kill to have this opportunity. But if I would say, abantu abane-strength esifana sikaSobantu ne-humor efana ngayo Sobantu, they get abused. I wish this lady can nurture qualities and characteristics zakhe to what would I say, to make sure that she captures his love forever. He's not a person that opunga easy, that easily gets out of grip. But I'm sure everything and everyone needs maintenance. As a person, I wish my cousin a very long matrimonial relationship on his second opportunity. And good luck. Sobantu, you've always behaved. Keep behaving. Keep making us proud. You've always made me proud. I'm not ashamed to call you my cousin. You're my cousin forever.
My name is Lungelwa Mupya. I'm from the Eastern Cape, Grahamstown. Pumela is my friend, and we've been friends since 1999. Is it that long? Yes, it is. My friend, I would like to congratulate you on as a step. It's a marriage. I've never been married, but I hear they say you must obey your husband. Really? Yep. All I want to say to you guys, don't forget to pray together as a couple. They say the couple that prays together stays together. Do not forget to pray. The thing that stood out was her consistency. She knew what she was looking for. She wasn't in and out of relationships like others. You waited, my friend, because you knew what you wanted. And I know for sure that with Sobantu, we fumenele and we funa. And I know with the praying, uba wakana kumisleader. So I know this is your partner. And now as a friend, I have learned a lot from you. Ukuba ekulindeni ukhona umvuzo. So I admire that about you.
My name is Lindela from Vomelwana. That's where Sobantu grew up. Look, Sobantu is one of the guys we grew in the same area. He's older than me, but we grew up together, and it happened along the line we became friends because he's a neighbor to a close friend of mine, and that's how I know him. I happen to know him. He's a humble guy, very firm, assertive, ambitious. That's one thing I can tell about him. He's very ambitious. He's one of the guys you would idealize when you grow up. You know that I wish I can be like this guy. The way he thinks, you could see this guy is gonna be something else in future. And even during the time when he was studying, you could pick up in conversation that this guy is very much ambitious, and he knows what he wants in life. And he's a go-getter, actually. He's not someone who easily gives up. Not scared to take risks. That's how I know him. He's a good guy. What else about him? Look, I didn't study with him. I can't share much about studying with him. I didn't study with him because when I was in high school, he was in tertiary already. And when I was in tertiary, he was already working. But we share a lot of ideas around life. Social life, business, and academic and career life. That's what I know about him. He's a good guy. And with regard to the marriage, I wish him very well for his marriage. And a word of advice that I can say to him, he must put God in his marriage. Because marriage is not like a game. One thing for sure, and some of the things they need divine intervention in marriage. because there will be upside and downs that you will come across. But if you put God in your marriage, He will always there to assist you. And I've got no doubt that He will do well. I believe in Him. He's a good guy. And I'll be joining Him in his wedding as well. I wish him very well.
My name is Zukile Ngabeni Kachaga from Gumbu, Pumela location. I'm not staying far away from where Sobantu is staying. He's not my friend, he's my uncle's friend. I know him very well. I'm very close to my uncles Soli and Pila, which happen to be his neighbors. So I know him as a very, very humble person. When we grew up, we looked up to these guys, the likes of Sobantu Pumela, Soli, Pila. He's one of the people that we knew if you team up with, you'll never go wrong. I think most of us, especially in that area, where we are, due to their influences in our lives as well, because you wouldn't want to fail when you're with these people that you see they are not failing. So I know him as a very, very humble person, very reachable. You want to talk, he listens, and he will advise you. I remember, but this one is, I remember we used to play, in fact they used to play soccer. We were there as youngsters. Don't think like I'm looking like I'm his age, I'm very younger than him. They used to play soccer with other teams within the area. He would stand for his corner. If it means people must fight, I remember he fought with another guy called, I think it was Pumela. He fought very well. Those are the things that I remember about him. This is the guy that we admire in our area, and we're looking up to them. Big day, next week Saturday, we'll be there as witnesses. We wish him well. Best of luck in this journey. We wish them well, both of them.
Sobantu is Bongi's cousin, and I wish them all the best on their marriage, and also I would like them to, on their marriage, to communicate a lot, because a lack of communication is causing problems in a marriage.
Hi, I'm Pilogazi. Guys, I just want to tell you I'm so happy for you. I wish you all the best in your journey, all the happiness. May God protect your union and guide you all the way. I love you so much. In marriage, communication is very important. You need to communicate with your other half and have fun, lots of fun.
My name is Zinzile Matebese, originally from Nkanduli in the Eastern Cape. I know Sobantu, we studied together at St. John's College. We arrived in the same year. We shared the same dormitory at St. John's. To my knowledge, he was a very focused person, and he's a person who was much dedicated to his work and his sport at school. Yes, we were not, in fact, we didn't like the same style of clothing. He was more of into those whites that are used by the tennis players that used to play tennis and all. And I was more of a pantsula, but we had our moments that we shared together, especially even in class. He was a very nice person, and he's still a very nice person as far as I know. Although we now a bit distant because he's working far away from where I am. But for his now life that he's getting into, I know, boy, as we used to call you at high school, you've always been a loving person, a caring person, and I'm confident that your woman would get the same person to you. I mean, from you. You will be a good father to your kids, as you always are, and you would always be somebody who's always there for us as your friends. We don't want to lose you because you are now getting married. But what I can say to you, I wish you all the best, and do like all men do in their marriages. Don't expect to do miracles, because life is not about miracles. It's about achievements that you work for. And if you want your marriage to be happy, you must work for that. Make it a happy marriage yourself. Then I'm sure your woman would reciprocate whatever you are giving her. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Mongisizo Ipra. I'm Pumela's friend. I know Pumela for plus minus 10 years, and we've been friends since then. I want to congratulate you, Pumela, on your marriage, and there's nothing much to say other than congratulations. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Andy Lemahlalutye. I'm a friend of Sobantu. I have known Sobantu since 1987. We went to the same boarding school in St. John's College in Tata. I've known him to be a very committed, dedicated person, very focused person in terms of what he wants to do, professionally as well as socially. I want to take this opportunity to wish him all the best in this big giant step that he's taking. And Dangam, I wish you all the best. This is a big journey. But I wish you enjoy this journey. One thing you must remember is that now you've got management. You must always listen to management. When management asks you to do something, you must cooperate. Marriage is something that is to be enjoyed. I wish you guys you enjoy your marriage, you be fulfilled in your hearts. And we want to wish you all the best as you build a life together. This is a journey. Enjoy the journey. We want to wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
This is such a great day, great evening rather. I'm so happy for my friend Pumela. She is a through and through Proverbs 31 woman. I think more than anything else, she's lived the Habakkuk 2 verse 3 to 4 scripture. And with prayer, it really just goes to show everything it really is possible. I wish her all of the best, and God to be the strength in their marriage. And yeah.
Mbonisi Pingo is my name. I am from Umtata in a location called Mpandela location. I am a friend of Sobantu, a colleague of Sobantu, a brother of Sobantu. I think I am one of the people who know Sobantu, not necessarily very well, but you will never know a human being. But there are things that I know about Sobantu that other people wouldn't know. We met when we were doing Standard 8 at St. John's College, as I said, and we were friends, plenty of friends, but amongst all of us, I chose him to be one of the best friends. I regard him as one of those people that I can call my brother. The reason why I say so, I always tell him that if somebody were to hurt me in my heart, that would mean that he's hurting Sobantu, or if he is hurting Sobantu, he would be hurting me. We come with, there are so many things that we share about each other. One main one is about reading books and understanding life in a particular way. Sobantu is a very deep thinker as a person. Sobantu is very good with people. He loves everybody, more especially the family. He loves his friends. One thing that I can further say about Sobantu is that I think this is the right time for him to get married. It's been quite a while that we've been waiting for him to actually do this now. It's okay that he is actually doing it now. I think he is actually ready. He's been through life. Because he's been through life, I think he has learned about life. There isn't much that I can even try and say this is an advice that I will give to him. He knows everything about life. We know everything about life. Marriage is marriage, and marriage will remain marriage. That's how I love, so I know Sobantu.
My name is Milase Mzamo, and I'm married to Sobantu's friend, Hlubi Mzamo, a friend and a colleague. I met Sobantu in 2001. I met him overseas, funny enough, in Rotterdam, where he and my husband were studying maritime. And you know, what struck me with Sobantu was that he loved his mom so much. And because we're both closer, I understood who he is and where he comes from. I think that was the connection. And his hometown, where he comes from, and the fact that he loved his mom so much. And I remember in my mind thinking, a person who loves his mother usually makes a very good husband, because he understands what women are, the things that we as mothers are tricky about or sensitive about, and they usually carry that to their spouses. So we formed a very strong relationship with Sobantu, and he's worked with my husband since then, and they're still friends and colleagues today. He's a wonderful person. He's patient, but at the same time, he's a very decisive person. When he decides to do something, he goes for it. And that's one thing, one of the qualities that I like about him. So Pumela, you've got yourself a very good man there. A man who you must keep close, be honest with him, tell him exactly what you feel at all the times. We get very confusing as women sometimes, where we say we are fine and we are not fine. So be very specific to Sobantu about your feelings. And I hope you guys, get to a place where both of you understand each other, that there isn't any effort between the two of you to communicate your feelings and to share your feelings. That's the best place in marriage, and that's what we all strive for, where there are no places that are left in between or stuff left unsaid, and that you're afraid to say it because it will make him think that you're a different person. I wish you guys a wonderful lifetime of marriage. This day will come and go today, and you'll pay the bills, but the marriage, that's the real work. And both of you, I think you are best suited in taking this journey together.
Hi, my name is Hlubi Mzamo. I've known Sobantu for a very long time. We've worked together in the maritime sector. We trained together for the job we took at the National Ports Authority. Our being colleagues has grown to a very close friendship. I consider him a very close friend of mine. He's a very hardworking person. One thing I like most about him, he takes his time considering things. He doesn't have a cluttered mind. When he articulates his points, he puts them in a very logical sequence. He's a very ethical person. I'm glad that he's taken this step. I think the beautiful lady Pumela will be very happy with this man. He's a very ethical man, hardworking, conscientious, loves people. One thing that stood out for me, something else that stood out for me is the fearlessness. We had to deal with lots of very aggressive unions in our environment in the maritime sector, and he was able to guide us and take on the issues and articulate them without too many fights, and that I thought was very good. Of late, is at the forefront of getting our oceans economy for this country up and running. Take my hat off for what is done in terms of getting our ship registry into shape. But one thing that I need to caution him, he spends too much time in the office. He now has someone very special at home he needs to spend time with. He must balance these two things from here on. I wish them well, and we will be here all the step of the way in terms of making sure that this union takes the right direction. A special advice to you, Sobantu. Dealing with women, don't try to have the last word in an argument. Make sure that she's happy all the time. Don't try to show that you're smarter or you are right in a particular point. That keeps the home in a very stable and calm environment. As I said before, it is important that you spend time making your better half happy. Make sure that you spend a lot of time with her.
I wish you happiness. May you remember that praying is the medicine in your marriage. And remember that we are here if you need any support. And may you remember that whatever that happens in your marriage, just read your Bible and consult with God. Congratulations once again.
Mna igama lam ndinguphinda Madolwana waseGini. Now as Mrs. Kanda, as Pumela fondly call me Mrs. K. Pumela, we met a couple of years ago. I can't remember exactly when. But when I met her, I saw this beautiful woman, othanda abantu, othanda izinto ezinhle, othanda success, and who is so career driven. Pumela is a very nice person. She's a very giving person. Like I initially said about uyabathanda abantu. There's a whole lot of things ngoPumela ndingathetha ndikuse ngaye. She's a very grounded person, une principles. In as much as silingana ngeminyaka, but you swear uba umdala kunathi because of how she carries herself, how she interacts with everybody, how she fits in kumntu wonke, be it abantu abadala, abancinci, and that's just the kind of a person she is. She's very pleasant to be around, and ungumntu onobubele. Pumela, when she travels abroad, she would bring us gifts. Uzasiphathela izihlangu, uzasiphathela any other little thing you can ever think of. So, yilento esibangela uba namhlanje sikwazi uba sihlale apha kunye noPumela after iminyaka emingaka singasamboni. She would leave the country, ahamba ayosebenza overseas, whatever task ayinikiweyo uzabuya ayideliver, but she would still keep i-relationships zakhe nabantu basekhaya, nathi naye wonke umuntu amshiyileyo. What I can say ngoPumela uba ungumntu onofunda lukhulu kuye. Sifunde a lot from uPumela. Wonke umuntu okhona apha ozitshomi zakhe would tell you a story is different ngoPumela, but sonke sicula ingoma enye ngaye uba ungumntu wabantu, ungumntu onobubele, onembeko and othobekileyo. Since uPhumela ezawungena kule life entsha yokuchata, siyamamkela thina abantu asebetshadile, and I wish her all the best, and I know uba uzawuhlala umsebenzi wakhe awenze as umama otshadileyo, and I wish her all the best. Uba Phumela uyayazi indoda kwaXhosa uba kuthiwa funeka upheke ekhaya, ikhaya funeka libe likhaya ngoba kube shushu, sikhulise ngolo hlobo, naye ke uyayazi loo nto. So izinto endingathi ungazilahli, zonke iimfundiso zasekhaya uzithatha uzise emzini. Kuthiwa ke kwaXhosa ingcwaba lentombi lisemzini, nelakho ke siyakukhulula ngolu hlobo. We even had a brides in waiting. We told ourselves that if you're a good woman, just wait, God will provide. At the right time, things will come. She waited. She is a typical example of a good woman who waited for her husband. She was never in a hurry. She achieved a lot. Career-wise, she did well. Educationally, she did well. She has achieved a lot. A whole lot of things that her mates did not achieve at the age. For the kind of things that Pumela has achieved at that age, uachieve lukhulu for intanga zakhe, because she knew exactly what she wanted in life and she had a vision, and it is very important for each and every girl or every woman not to lose that vision. So she held on to that vision until the right time came. So this is a perfect time. It could never have been better.